We are live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. You look at Miami.
And this is the second game of a home and away. The last time they lost on their home court. Now they're playing this team on the road, so they're looking to kind of extract a little revenge here in this next meeting.
Something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Pass to Adebayo. Harden grabs the miss. Here's KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Young with the steal. It's Young on the wing. Back to Harden. To the middle. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. Horford in the post. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Durant deciding where to go with it. Outside for Robinson. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And here's Boston. 4-point game. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Covington wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Okay, Mr. Covington, we see the range on that jumper. That is beautiful.
Young up top. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Out to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Young outside. Another shot. And there's the drive. And the layup is good. Young's got 5.
Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Now here's Tatum. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Outside, Horford. Horford double team. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so Young will bring it up for the Miami Heat. There's a screen by Robinson. From downtown.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it. Sends that one back.
Here's Young. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. On deep. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Poked away. Inside. The kick out to Ball. Driving the lane. And it's Miami with the rebound. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he... His first hire, not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one is no good.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
First one falls for him. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
There's a screen by Robinson. KD can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the shot goes in. Tatum's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. And so it's Boston with it after the Heat pick up 2. For 3, Covington. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Robert Covington has put in the time to make himself a long-distance threat.
Young from outside. Rebound, Boston. Here's Ball. They get it back. Outside, Horford. Pass the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Now Ball. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
This guy looks like a veteran in pick-and-roll action already. LaMelo Ball just taking the defenders apart.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. Scoring.
18.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
For 3, Covington. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's Harden on the wing. And Harden with the stuff.
Okay, James Harden showing you, I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Up top, Tatum. He's got 8. Ball. Pass to Adebayo. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Adebayo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. Young inside. Out to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Outside, KD. To get open is Robinson. KD's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Ball with a wide-open look. And again, Boston with the triple. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. Outside, Ball. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's off from 3-point range. The Heat trailed by 5. It's Young on the wing. There's a screen by Robinson. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 11 points.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Takes it out to Covington. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 7 points in the game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Harden on the wing. Screen by Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Great D that time from Adebayo. Celtics leading by 4. Back to Tatum. Driving to the basket. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Ball with it. He's got 5. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum looking around to the paint. Here's Adebayo. For 3, Covington. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden outside. There's 18 seconds left from the first half. DeRozan, that's good.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
There's Ball with the 3. Pass to Adebayo. Fires from deep. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Heat trailed by 6. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. There's no shot of him coming back in this one, and in fact he might be sidelined for a longer time period. And that is not what his team wanted to hear, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control of it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
5 on the clock. Ibaka outside. Over to Rosen. Ibaka, no luck.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
The kick out to Young. Screen by Sabonis. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got 14 points for the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the Heat, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Pass to Howard. Back to Oladipo. Driving inside. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, there is incredible natural strength and control of his body by Victor Oladipo. Nice job.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lots of room. And it's Miami with another.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got it that last 4-year deal.
Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
There's a screen by Toppin. The drive by Russell. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
Outside for Robinson. Back to Young. There's a screen by Robinson. Oh, and he almost had a fourth. Point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Jaden McDaniels. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. That hadn't been done in 49 years.
Young inside. Covington with the steal. Right side Tatum. Out of bounds, Miami. Takes possession.
In for the Heat, Wendell Carter Jr., Marcus Smart.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. There's a screen by Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display, rises up with ease.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Right side, Russell. Down low. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Took him no time at all on that one. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And the Heat call time here. The Heat trailed by 5. Pass to Smart. Back to Russell. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kicks it out to Covington. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Russell. Sweet move. And Covington sends it back.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Back to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
11 seconds left in the third. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. 14 points for him.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with us.
The Heat, 43.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Young looking around. There's a screen by Toppin. Clock is at 3. Driving in. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Timeout called the Heat. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
DeRozan for three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Young from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Adebayo the screen. And Ball puts up a deep three. And again, Boston with the triple.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Back to Young. From deep three-point range, Horford with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, it's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get positioned where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Well, there's some skill and some strength involved in that play. Domas doing work.
Picked by Horford. The three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now a timeout called by Miami. The Heat trailed by 17. Here's Young. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Here's Ball with the drive. And Ball slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
And the shot goes in. Bulls got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Nice D from DeRozan.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Basket counts.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Takes it out to Covington. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Kept alive. Outside Tatum. Right wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's ball into the lane, and it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
And it may be a comfortable win for it, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Again, ball missing. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think